Terrifier 3. I just saw this one today, and it's easily the best one out of the three, shockingly. The first one started off kind of generic, but as the sequels go, it got better and better. And definitely, the gore definitely was more extreme than the next. I could say that. And I gotta say, it improved a lot, but there was a few issues. There's always going to be a few issues. No movie is perfect. They never really explained the ghost girl in the second movie. She does not appear in the third movie at all. They still kind of don't explain him. All I know is he's like a demon, I guess. Art is a demon. We had returning members from the second movie and one from the first. There's actually a few characters I felt sorry for that died, which I never thought I would actually care about any of the characters, especially since the first one was like, The second one actually had some decent characters. Just probably two decent characters, but the third one had a few more characters I actually liked, and boy, do I like some of the Christmas scenes in this. It's technically a Christmas movie, but there's a scene where Art is dressed up as Santa Claus in the ball with kids. It's hilarious. And there's one issue I have with the movie where there's a character that was killed off screen, and they kind of should have showed it because that person was a main character, kind of. Not really a spoiler, but yeah. And, I felt bad for some of the characters in the film, but all I gotta say is somebody got chainsawed. You thought the first scene was extreme with the chainsaw. The third one in the shower was, yeah. Overall, the gore was good. At first, I thought, did they tone the violence down? Then it cranked up to 11 as soon as I was thinking about that. But it leaves you at the end with a cliffhanger. So hopefully the fourth one will come out very soon. Probably 2026 or maybe next year. But I'm ready for it because they left it on a crazy cliffhanger. And it was giving me some Evil Dead vibes because the girl from the first movie, the sister, she kind of became sort of the main villain for 5 seconds. And gave Art some to the side, he was on the sideline for a minute and gave her a main villain role. Because she went really crazy, but yeah, overall, I would give it at least an 8 or 7.5. I was definitely more impressed with this one than the last one. And apparently the fourth one, it might be the last one, which is fine. I mean, they could have left it off at 3, but they left it on a cliffhanger, and that would stink if they left it on a cliffhanger and didn't do anything with it. But yeah, a lot of small appearances from former B-list, A-list actors. Chris Jericho, Clint Howard. I can't remember that guy's name that played the dude that exploded and Lost. He's been in various horror movies. Tom Savini. I mean, you had a couple of good cameos in there. And at least they had a scene. In the second movie, they had the girl from Sleepaway Camp, and she just had like one tiny 5-second screen time, and I was disappointed they didn't do anything with her. But yeah, overall, it was a good movie, and definitely the it's hard to say, but I haven't seen many movies this year, and I haven't seen many horror movies this year, but this one's definitely at least in the top 5 or the top 3 this year.